What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Road to Ruin Arandama. The first team we come up against here is pretty beast. It's 4.5-star rated team, but he's got Torres and David Silva and he's got a pretty good team and 100 chemistry and all that jazz. But yeah, today's currently Sunday. Well, it's like 1:45 on Monday, and we've had FIFA face-off today. The tournament itself was a few issues, not going to lie. You know, the tournament hasn't run smoothly so far, but this is the first one we've hosted at Yaush, and we can only expect it to get better. Like next week we're going to have the semi-finals and final on the Sunday. This week we had the first round and second round knockouts, and it's just a learning curve, you know. So for those that watched it, next weekend it'll be a lot smoother, and things will run a lot better. It's real difficult to find out issues that you could potentially have before you've ever done something. You know, that's, you know, we probably could have done a bit more due diligence and run some tests and stuff. But for the most part, it actually went quite smoothly. But my team Hate, we got knocked out in the first round by I can't remember the name of the team we played, but it had Ideal, Raider Games. Who else was in their team? It's on the tip of my tongue. The tongue and the tip and the tip and the tongue. Yeah, I can't fucking remember. The name will come back to me shortly. No, it's not going to come back to me. I'm just going to sit here. No, right. So let's talk. Basically, the team I played, they beat us 3-2. It was a very good game, a very close game. They had Sam 5000 as well. That's one of the other two guys. I can't remember the name of the last dude. It was yeah, it's gone. I'm not even going to waste another second on it. But before I get into that, actually, I decided to enter a tournament for this video. So I entered the Advanced Cup, and you're about to see basically the process of what happened throughout the Advanced Cup. I showed you the team that I used as well there. I used the full British Premiership team that I've got on this account. Yeah, so we played against that team. We lost 3-2. We missed an absolute sitter in the 90th minute. No bots, just absolutely failing hard. I mean, the pressure must have been on. Like for me, I was nervous, man. Like I don't really get nervous when I go into games. You know, I quite happily play anyone, no nerves, anything like that. I play clubs quite a lot with like Japes, Daniel Saurus, Jack Attack, and I was nervous. I was sweating. The window was open. My palms were sweaty. I was, you know, the fact that we're in front of quite a lot of people in a tournament kind of process just really put the pressure on. And me as an NE, I didn't have my best game as an NE. I don't really like playing as an NE, and I especially don't like head-to-head game modes. But I was a captain, and I didn't really want to leave anyone else the responsibility of being an NE, so I took up the responsibility myself, and we ended up losing. But Sam 5000 and Raider Games, like, fair play to them. I felt, from my perspective, I felt like those two boys controlled the game. They were absolutely immense. Sam 5000 was just incredible. Like he played in that he'd roll just behind the strikers with Steven Gerrard, and it was too hard for me to defend against him. Like, because I don't use like the contain defend method, I try and track runs and stuff. He was just everywhere all the time, and it was a really good game. What actually really surprised me though was in the next round, Weepeeler's team. And big props to you, Weepeeler. Big props. Like, they absolutely slapped Sam's team 3-0. I think the final score was 3-0 anyway. And the tournament in general, it's been a right laugh. It's like it's been real fun to talk to a lot of the YouTubers I've never talked to before. I've talked to people like Kill Hollywood, Nobots. I talked to Kane a fair bit, but I've talked to AA9 Skills a fair bit over the last few days, who I've never really talked to. You know, I've been interacting with like Raider Games and iDuel, and it's been like an absolute blast. Like, we really need to, as a community, have a lot more of these kind of tournaments, just to I don't know, it's good for the community, you know. It really brings people together. It really shows people that even though in a competition state, we can still have a laugh and, you know, still have a lot of fun. One thing I was surprised about, Air Japes, FIFA, his team, Dirty Talk Inc., they got knocked out in the second round. I actually had them down to win it from the start. And the other team that I had down to be an absolute threat was AA9 Skills team, but they lost in the first round to KSI's team. if you guys want to see all the information and stuff on this, I'll leave a link to Yaush's live stream in the description, and I think you're going to be able to see that guy. That goal was cheap as shit, I know. Yeah, you should be able to watch all the footage back. There should be enough of them. Basically, yeah, Twitch TV records the videos itself, so you should be able to watch it all back. And it's just been an absolute blast, you know. Like I say, there have been a few hiccups and stuff, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. Just to talk about this video the goals obviously aren't that great, and I appreciate that. But one of the things is about tournaments, you just come up against shitty, sweaty, horrible players. Like I honest to God remember, like I say this every time I play a tournament, I remember why I don't play tournaments. It's just the worst, man. Like, you come up against people that should be playing like pro gamers, do you know what I mean? That they're people that use every single possible flaw in the game to their advantage, and it's just really cheap and really shit. And like that, you know, in tournaments tend to get the people that watch all the replays, or you know, they score the cutback goals as I'm scoring cutback goals as well. I'm not complaining about them scoring them. I just prefer not to come up against these people, which is why I play online, just the straight up online game mode. But yeah, I did actually manage to make it through to the final here. As you saw, that goal got cut out there. My PVR has been playing up rotten the last few days. Like, it's just been freezing shitloads, but I don't know how to explain it. It's really annoying. But yeah, so that's all on this video really. In yesterday's video, again, I know you guys don't like it when I talk about yesterday's videos, like, hey, you watched yesterday's already. I asked you guys whether I should change the name of my series from like Ruin a Randomer to something different. Most of you reckon that Ruin a Randomer is a good name, and you know, you all guys all appreciate what I try to do in the videos of Ruin a Randomer. So I'm going to be keeping the name Ruin a Randomer, and this is obviously going to be kept the name as Road to Ruin a Randomer. But we do go, I think, is this the final here? Or is this the semi-final? Yeah, this is the semi-final here against this guy. He's got an all-German league team. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a video log at some stage today, so check out my Twitter for that if you want to ask me some questions for my question time. Come check out my Twitter. It's Twitter/NepentheZ. I will put the link for that in the description. Other than that, guys, not really a lot's going on. I've been watching when I talked about music in a video like a week ago or something, I said to you guys I'll leave some links to some dudes that I like watching and stuff, and I never did. So you have my word that today the links will be in the description. I've got one more FIFA Street tutorial, skills tutorial, that should have been uploaded as well. I uploaded that around 1 AM on Monday. Well, on Sunday night or Monday morning. That was a nice goal there from Babliotelli. Yeah, so check out the FIFA Street tutorials. They're all skill tutorials. I'm working on some other tutorials for FIFA Street as well. The links to the playlist will be in the description, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. Hopefully you can use them throughout FIFA Street, and once the game goes fully live and stuff, I will be putting out a few videos on FIFA Street, but I tend to think there's going to be a lot of videos for FIFA Street, as I mentioned in a video, so I'm going to be sticking exclusively to FIFA 12, guys. I might put FIFA Street on my second channel, but probably not. So this is the final, guys. Come up against this guy. He's got a solid team, 100 chemistry. He's got attributes card on his fullbacks, on his goalkeeper, and on Hernandez. And like this guy got me frustrated as hell. And you know, the whole "you mad bros" and stuff like that. Yes, I was pretty mad, bro. He was doing this thing which was real weird. He kept playing the offside trap as soon as I got possession of the ball. So what that basically did was, you can see he's like he's playing ultra defensive, but what he did when he played the offside trap as soon as I got the ball, all his defenders and all his midfielders pushed up to the halfway line or more, which left me with no room on the ball. I don't know if this is a tactic that works well for him or not, because if you're excuse me, if you've got the right team and the right formation, you could really abuse that, because you could just loft the ball over the top and sprint through. Unfortunately for me, his defenders were just quicker than my attackers, and especially with the fullbacks having the attributes cards on, it made it real difficult for me. But we got to a position where he was 6-2 up. Some of his goals were just like real bitch, real typical FIFA, and just like after I went like 3-1 down, I started losing my cool, and you know, I missed ample opportunities. You'll see the match stats at the end. It was real like I dominated the game, to be perfectly honest. It was just one of those games. But yeah, I was getting like, you know, I was getting agitated with myself and kept like just playing stupid balls and stuff like that, trying to do too much too quick. But yeah, when he got to a position with 6-2, he was like holding, every time his keeper got the ball, he would like just hold it there. He would run the ball into the corner and stand there and stuff. And I'm thinking like, you're a dick. Like, it's 6-2. You're not going to lose the ball from here with like 15 in-game minutes. But I did manage to put it back to 6-3, guys, and that's how it ended. I'll show you the match stats at the end, but this is the end, guys. So if you could hit that like button, it would mean a lot to me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers. I didn't say jizz that time. I said cheers. I said jizz though, saying jizz. So jizz. Jizz.